The Alienergy advanced dock featured in today's review is provided courtesy of Alienergy. Over the last 2 weeks, I've taken the opportunity to remodel my studio/game room. Thanks to this process, I've been able to reclaim a ton of space to work in and feel a heck of a lot less cramped. One of the final phases of this redesign is to wall mount as many of my consoles as I can to eliminate the need for the Tower of Doom I still have over in the corner. I went for function over prettiness since I plan to disassemble a portion of it in the coming weeks. Don't judge. I am starting with Microsoft's latest and greatest, the Xbox Series X, and our new friends at Alienergy have supplied me with one of their new advanced wall mounts to try out. Not only does it accomplish the task of attaching my Xbox to the wall, but there are also a few perks I managed to squeeze out of the device that has made me exceptionally happy. The Alienergy wall mounts come in 2 flavors, basic or advanced. The mounts come in a standard brown box with only a single label denoting which version is inside. Inside the packaging of the advanced version, you'll find the basic mount plate for the Xbox, an advanced mount plate to allow forward-facing operation, a controller mount, a set of screws, and other installation hardware, and finally, an installation manual. The Alienergy mounts are constructed with steel and feature a powder-coated finish, giving them a strong yet sleek build. The first thing I noticed as I began setting up the mount was how it leaves every ventilation port the Xbox has open. Ventilation is huge for these new consoles, so any blockage would have been an instant no for me. You also gotta love the huge X on the base of the mount. Since this part of the mounting kit is essentially the basic mount, you will find a number of holes on the back of the plate that can be used to either attach it to a wall or the advanced mounting plate. This second plate shares the same sturdy design as the first, complete with another large X. There is about 2 inches worth of space inside this plate, which gives it ample room to use any of the Xbox's rear ports and route cords with ease. I am taking advantage of this space for a whole other purpose, as you will see in a moment. A series of holes for mounting are again found along the back of the plate. Installing the advanced mount is pretty simple. Find the location you want it to be placed, ensure the plate is level using the included level, and then mark the location of the 6 mounting holes. From here, drill a couple of pilot holes and screw the mount in with the included drywall screws. A number of drywall anchors have also been included as well for added security. I chose to leave them out since I made sure to hit a stud along one of my screw lines. With the advanced plate in place, it is just 4 more screws to attach the basic plate to it. Then it is quick and easy to route all of my cables up through the bottom of the advanced plate to attach them to the Xbox. Before sliding the Xbox into place, be sure to apply the 4 included soft pads to the rails of the mount as to not scratch up your console. Now, as I'm sure you noticed, I elected to mount my console horizontally, and there was a very specific reason for this. I can utilize the space in the advanced mounting plate to store my external hard drives. I'm able to fit both my Seagate 8TB and a 1TB external SSD in this space without blocking any of the ports on the back of the Xbox. I also have USB receivers attached to the Seagate's hub, giving me mouse and keyboard control and supported titles. While I think the Xbox looks better standing vertically, the mount hides the awkward base stand well enough to make this position a bit more appealing. I can also use the space on top to house a few Xbox-related goodies. Thanks to the dock's design, it is also quite easy to pull the console out when needed. Even with everything packed in, the ventilation while using the Alienergy advanced dock is top-notch. I've spent the last week with it in the mount on my shelf just to be sure it would be okay before mounting. While I don't have any measurement tools to give exact numbers, I have constantly felt the exhaust of the Series X during different tasks, from gaming to emulation to watching videos. Between sitting on a shelf and being mounted, the difference is negligible to me. I'll let you all know the exact numbers when I get the proper equipment to do so. While the Alienergy dock does a great job with its intended purpose, there are a few things to note about its design. The advanced dock will stick out from the wall quite a ways, so keep that in mind when choosing your mounting location. If you decide to mount your Xbox horizontally like I have, you will have no way to attach the controller mount in a usable fashion. I think this might be my one and only actual criticism of the dock as a whole. Thankfully, if you really want to use the controller mount, it has its own docking holes for you to use to do so. At the end of the day, it took less than 10 minutes to get my Xbox Series X off my desk and into a nice position above my monitor, with external hard drives included. The dock holds the Xbox Series X in place very well, and the added benefit of horizontal mode looking a bit less weird is definitely a bonus. The asking price of $44.99 is a bit of a turnoff at first for sure, but the strong steel frame certainly justifies it. If you are looking for a way to save some shelf space and consolidate your Xbox Series X setup into a single sleek looking package, the Alienergy Advanced Dock has you covered. Thank you all for making it to the end of today's review. The Alienergy Advanced Dock has literally been so awesome to look at since I threw it up on the wall. I mean, look at that. Friggin' slick. I love that. Like, that's just so neat to me, and I cannot wait to finish the rest of this setup. Big thank you to Alienergy for sending this one out, and if you are all curious about wall mounting your console setups, I definitely recommend looking into it. It saves so much space. It is so nice. I did it out in our living room for a bunch of my older gen consoles. I didn't have as nice of a dock as the Alienergy here. Holy crap, that is nice. But big thank you to each and every single one of you who make it to the end of this review. It's a bit of a shorter one today, but that's okay. I hope we got the point across that this thing is pretty friggin' awesome. If you're interested in checking out the dock for yourself, I will have a link to the Amazon listing down below in the description, so you can check it out there. And then you can check out Alienergy on Twitter as well, link in the description. Newer company, so looking forward to seeing what they bring to the table. But again, thank you all for watching. Means a big deal to us. Every little bit helps us reach our goals, and we are just so freaking close thanks to all of you. Thank you so much. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like or dislike button, just depending on how much you like today's review. And if you haven't yet, hit that sub button so you can see when new reviews, tutorials, or other random nonsense I like to post goes live. Every little bit helps, so thank you all. If you'd like to further help support the channel, you can also check out that join button here on YouTube or the Patreon link in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. A little goes a long way to keeping this place up and running, and we are super grateful to all of our champions, old and new, who have just helped us out along this crazy journey. Friggin' rock stars, you. But that's gonna do it for this one, so until next time, my wonderful internet peeps, stay awesome, and we will see you all back next video.